And we are back with our final Monday preview. Guys, it's the last week of the Chicago Blackhawks 2024-2025 season. I don't know about you, but I'm a little excited for the offseason. We only have 2 games this week. We're in Montreal, and then we're in Ottawa, and then we're done. Just as a reminder, make sure to hit that like and subscribe on either Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Amazon Music, however you watch or listen to us ramble. We will not be having our Monday previews anymore, but we'll still be rambling on a weekly basis on our normal Thursday episodes throughout the off season. Like I said, we've got Montreal and we've got Ottawa. Biggest news out of Montreal that we talked about last Thursday's episode is Ivan Demidov is headed to the Montreal Canadiens. His first NHL game is slated to be this upcoming Monday, which today when this comes out, against the Chicago Blackhawks. So you'll have Ivan Demidov versus Artyom Levshinov, kind of the who were we going to pick in the draft last year. It was between Ivan, it was between Artie. So very excited for Montreal Canadiens fans, very exciting for the NHL in general. For injured reserve for Montreal, you have Kirby Dach out for the season, Harvey Pinard on a week-to-week basis, Heineman on a day-to-day basis, and Carey Price is still technically on their cap sheet, but he's been retired for a while now. Montreal was silent during the trade deadline. I think they've been on a hot streak as of recently. It seems that it's more of an attitude adjustment and less of a line change that has created this hot streak within the Canadiens locker room. They're just putting in more effort, not just getting down and kind of giving up by being down to nothing or whatever they're down by, and having the ability to come back from being down earlier in the game. They are 5 out of 8th in the Atlantic right now, and they are 6-3-1 as of the time that I'm recording this, which is a couple of days before this comes out, in their last 10. Some notable players for the Montreal Canadiens for forwards, we have Laine, you have Suzuki, you have Slavkovsky, you have Ivan Demidov, and Cole Caulfield. For defensemen, you have Jack Guy, you have Hudson, you have Matheson, and their goaltending tandem is Montembeault and Dobbs. And, like we said last week, it's looking that both Canadian teams are making out those wild card spots. Ottawa has clinched, so they are going to the postseason. Montreal, it's still up for grabs. Next game is, in the final game for the Chicago Blackhawks, is against the Ottawa Senators. They're currently 4th out of 8th in the Atlantic, so just 1 above Montreal. They're 6-3-1 in their last 10 as of right now. For trade deadline, they did have a couple of trades. Ottawa acquired Zetterlund, Robbins, and a 2025 4th-round pick from San Jose for Gregor, a 2025 second, and I'm going to butcher this, and I'm so sorry. Osta Pluck. My handwriting is also atrocious. And then next one, the bigger trade that happened earlier in the day for trade deadline was Ottawa receives Dylan Cousins, Dennis Gilbert, Blackhawk legend, in 2026 second round from Buffalo, and then Buffalo acquires Norris and Bernard Docker. For injured reserve for the Ottawa Senators, you have Brady Tkachuk on a day-to-day basis, Nick Cousins, not to be confused with Dylan Cousins, who they acquired from Buffalo, and McEwen is out for the season. For notable players, for forwards, you have Stützle, you have Brady Tkachuk, you have Dylan Cousins, Shane Pinto, and Fabian Zetterlund. Defensemen, you have Sanderson and you have Shabbat, and your goaltending tandem for the Ottawa Senators is Linus Ullmark and Blackhawk legend Anton Forsberg. And that's all that we have for this week, guys. It's a short week. We only have 2 games, and then we're done. And then either, I don't know about what everybody else will be doing, if you're taking a break from the NHL, if you're watching NHL playoff hockey, if you're watching prospects like me, if you're doing all of it. Love it. So just as a reminder, make sure to hit that like and subscribe on either Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube, however you watch or listen to us ramble on a weekly basis. This will be the final Monday preview for the season, because the season after this week is done. But we will still be on Thursdays like normal until October. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you guys next week.